not long onto the pitch.
That's a great penalty.
A danger man, and he's proved just that 10 minutes in.
Skillful work, and what a classy goal.
Here he is! He's not long onto the pitch.
That's a great penalty. penalty.
Hello and welcome to Midgley Park in Belfast for this morning's Under-13 Region 2 National League match, sponsored by Subway. It's top of the table Linfield against 8th place Larne. Okay, let's take a look at this morning's teams then. So the Linfield team: no Sloan, Jake Ray, Jay Crawford, Jack Dendick, Eli Wade, Jonah O'Prey, Louis Campbell, Tom Linus, Aidan Brannigan, Luke Dudley and Caden Moore. Niblock, Stewart, Caswell and Lowry are on the bench for manager Louis Simpson. And for Larne, it's Danny Boyle, Eddie McIver, Angus Hassard, Josh Carson, Ben Hastings, Geordie Workman, Noah Gibson, Luke Loritz, Aaron Wilson, Nathaniel Takare and Lucas Eagleson. On the benches McCoy and Brown for Connor Rafferty. Referee this morning, Sam Gamble. He'll check with the assistants that he has on hand this morning. Checks with the goalkeepers as well. As Linfield playing from left to right as we look here in the blue colours. We're underway at Midgley Park in Belfast. Fabulous venue this for these young lads to be playing football on this fine Saturday morning. Early touches coming the way of Linfield through Jonah O'Prey. They'll build again from the back, and you can see already these young players, the coaching that they get, not afraid to play the ball from left to right, bring the ball backwards, just as they did there. It's a nice take out the far side. And Larne just struggling to get hold of possession. I think the foul in the end was committed by Noah Gibson. O'Prey. Forward pass and attempted 1-2. Didn't quite come off. It was Luke Duddy, skipper of the Blues. In terms of the league position, Linfield unbeaten. They've won 6 and drawn 1 from 7. Now opportunity as Aaron Wilson makes a challenge. The ball was towards Eden Brannigan, but asking a lot of the Blues midfielder. Should be a good game, this one, albeit Larne sitting 8th in the standings at the minute. Just 2 wins from 6. 6 points. They've actually lost 4 games. Albeit the 2 games that they have won, they've won comfortably by 5 goals to 1 on both occasions against Armagh City and Green Island Boys. Opportunity for Larne into the box. And there's the shot. And it's skipped in at the back post. And that was a great break by Larne. And it's Aaron Wilson who has opened the scoring here. Just 3 minutes into this game. Lots of the work done by Noah Gibson. Goalkeeper Noah Sloan made the save. And gobbled up at the back post by Larne's number 9, Aaron Wilson. 3 minutes in. Great start from the Inverside. All the work there was from Gibson. Not sure Linfield were expecting this start from Larne, albeit you'd have to say up until that point the lion's share of possession belonged to Linfield, and that the first real shot on goal, effort and anger by Larne. They managed to score with it as well. Here they are again, just tidied up this time by Louis Campbell. So this is probably uncharted territory for these under-13 boys of Linfield so far this season, and I'm sure their manager, Lou Simpson, will want to see what they can bring to the table here, going behind. Lots of time remaining, of course. But it's Larne who strike the first blow. The Blues, a comfortable success last Saturday. They beat Hillsborough Boys by 4 goals to 0. Tidying up for Larne. It's by Luke Luritz. Now, what can the Blues conjure up here? Brannigan. He's pulling the shirt of his Larne marker. Here the pace again from Aaron Wilson. Totally bamboozled his man there, Jack Nendrick. Here come the Blues. Oh, he's looking for options here, Nathaniel Takare. And in the end, it's Linfield who come clear with possession. O'Prey all the way out to Jake Ray at left back. Still going Ray, but he won't keep this in. Now, Blues tidying up. Throw into Larne then, on halfway. Well, that's a good header from Eli Wade. And then Linfield will once more build from the back. It's a good standard of football here this morning so far. Not be able to let this go, I don't think, and that's always a dangerous ball across the 18-yard box, but the Blues happy to play it. Here's Ray. Ray, incidentally, the son of the 6-time World Superbike champion, Jonathan Ray. Switch of play. Looking for that long ball towards Kidmere. He's well tracked, but I think he's had his foot stood on there. Tom Linus. There's definitely a bit of pain in that challenge there, and maybe time for us to take a look then at that opening goal. The goal that we had here. You can see it's a great run initially from Noah Gibson. Save from Noah Sloan, but he could only parry into the path of the arriving Aaron Wilson. And that goal just 3 minutes into this game remains the difference between table toppers Linfield and 8th place Larne. So Linfield player still down, receiving treatment. That's Tom Linus. Hopefully it's a bit less painful than it seemed a second ago. And it looks as if we're about to get play resumed here at Midgley Park in this Under-13 National League Region 2 match between Linfield and Larne. Larne lost by 4-2 against Glentoran last Saturday. So return to winning ways is what Larne are after here today. They did, prior to that, overcome Armagh City by 5-1 in the Under-13 Northern Ireland Youth Football Association Cup. That's Armagh City from the Mid-Ulster Youth League. And we mentioned prior to that as well, there was another 5-1 success over Green Island. But prior to that, losses to Bangor, to Ballymena, to Cliftonville and to Shankill. They did manage the 3 points against the Shankill side, won by 2-1. Caden Moore. Linfield asking for a free kick, didn't get it. Play allowed to continue, and actually he has blown after the event, Sam Gamble. And he will mark out the 10 yards for Linfield. It was a good spot by the referee. Here comes the free kick. It's a dangerous one. In on top of the goalkeeper. Almost ran to Duddy at the back post, but Larne make the clearance. Linfield asking more questions of the visitors. Wade. Back to Noah Sloan. And Sloan picks a pass out to Lee Campbell. And this is lovely dovetailing in the build-up here by the Blues. Up until the last pass there. Here's the goal scorer, Wilson. Looking for options, but asks a lot of his teammate, Lucas Eagleson. Jake Ray uses his diminutive frame to edge out the Larne player. It's good defending from the young Linfield defender. Chance for Linfield with a ball over the top, and it's a decent one to Brannigan. He's got 2 men on him. Eli Wade came in trying to support Brannigan in that attack, but didn't come off. There's Duddy. That's a free kick right in the edge of the 18-yard box. So for Larne, there's more defending to do here. Free kick coming up, and let's see who's lining this one up. It's Caden Moore who set the ball down. Also stood over it is Campbell. You can see the extent of the breeze here this morning. Blowing the flag in far corner of your shot. 16 minutes gone at Midgley. Here comes a free kick from Moore. Moore. And it's gone right through the goalkeeper's hands. And that is one apiece now. It's Caden Moore with a goal. And they're back level are the Blues. After 16 minutes here, goalkeeper Danny Boyle would have wanted to have done better, I do feel. But the Blues, as they have been doing this season, they've been scoring at each and every opportunity. Here's Larne down the far end. The goalkeeper needs to lift this. So a momentary stop there, and time to look at that Blues goal. There was the free kick just a couple of minutes ago. Caden Moore fired it in towards the Larne goal, and Danny Boyle, he just couldn't keep it out. The Larne goalkeeper. If you've just joined us on Subway NIYFA TV, story of the game so far, where Larne went in front after 3 minutes. Noah Gibson's strong run before he fired in a shot that was partially saved by Noah Sloan. Tapping in though. At the back post was Aaron Wilson. Then of course that equaliser 3 minutes ago now from Caden Moore. There's one apiece then. That was a definite free kick there. Late challenge by Luke Loritz of Larne on Jono Prey. Oh, it's a heavy ball. Expecting too much of Eli Wade. Angus Hazard. Clipped on by Geordie Workman. Good play from Ray. Plenty of composure. Goes again. Loses it this time though. Nice switch. Picked up by Wade. Wade. Ball to Brannigan. Lovely pass first time with the outside of that left foot of his to his teammate Moore. Corner kick then for Linfield. All the big lads up from the back here. They take it short. Clipped into the area. Here's Brannigan. Won't get to it though. to carry for Larne. 3 Linfield players after him here. So throw in to Larne. Almost 22 minutes played. To Carey. Picked up by Brannigan. Quick pass from him. Allows the Blues to break, and that looks like a foul. Foul by Carey on Campbell. Looks like a yellow card was produced there. A Larne player, I think it's Jordy Workman. Weird. This is good from Linfield. Caleb Stewart on for the Blues and gets an early touch. Well, nothing in this match in terms of goals. Lovely ball again towards Brannigan. He does all the running here onto that left foot of his preferred side. He's well bossed out of it, but the referee awards the free kick to Linfield. Tug of the jersey, says Sam Gamble, by Luke Loritz. And this another opportunity for Linfield. They're attempting to go in front here for the first time in this game. Luke Campbell is stood over it, fancies it, and that's despite Caden Moore having scored with his own set piece after 16 minutes. Here's Campbell. Looks up. What can he do here? Referee blows his whistle. Here comes a free kick. Campbell straight into the hands of the Larne goalkeeper, Danny Boyle. Stood firm this time around. Did Boyle. Fires the clearance towards the halfway line. You have to say, for a Larne side who have lost 4 times in the league this season, they're making a far better showing of themselves than the statistics suggested. Oh, throw in comes to nothing. Linfield happy to let the ball run out initially, and then they'll build again from the back with one of those short goal kicks. A couple of tweaks as Ruben Caswell comes on for Linfield. To clear the ball here to the Blues. Good pressure from Larne. Duddy won't get there. Danny Boyle makes a clearance. To Carey. The challenge is a strong one from Eli Wade. Not what in terms of the number of chances here to split the two teams. You have to say it's very evenly poised. Here's Duddy though. I haven't seen much of the Blues skipper. Tried to pick out Brannigan, I think, at the back post. Here's to Carey. Good turn from him. Not once but twice. Still going here. Wins the free kick under the nose of Sam Gamble.
Keep moving, boys. Keep moving. Give them a run.
Oh, the Blues are on the chase here. The goalkeeper has come. The goalkeeper won the ball. I think it was Harry Niblock who went down under the challenge. And for me, Danny Boyle got the whole ball there.
Let's compete.
Corner kick, Linfield. Going across on the far side to take it is Luke Duddy. Duddy. Haven't cleared this. Clips the back of the crossbar off Ben Hastings, and that'll be another corner kick to the Blues. So Duddy again looking for that in-swinger in on top of the goalkeeper Danny Boyle. There it is, the header wide of the target as we edge towards half-time. A reminder then of the goals that we have seen so far. This was the opening goal, which was a lovely breakaway effort Aaron Wilson with the final touch for the Inver side. And in response then came this free kick after 16 minutes from Caden Moore, which I think, when looking back on it, the Larne goalkeeper, Danny Boyle, I think he could and should have done better. And that pretty much is the story of the opening half so far. Not a lot of other clear-cut chances, despite those. Eli Wade. Tempted cross was too close to the Larne keeper. Niblock gets a little nudge from the keeper. He's standing his ground. Some defending to do for the Blues. Goalkeeper Noah Sloan comes out. Clears over halfway. Which way will this break? And it broke for Larne. It's pinball at the minute. They're through on goal now. Was he onside though? That's the thing. He looked to be offside. Harry Niblock. Play allowed to continue. That'll be a Blues throw in. Run again. There's a free kick for Linfield coming up. There's another look then at what appeared to be an offside run that wasn't flagged by the referee. Difficult to see everything, of course, but Danny Boyle came out and made the save from Harry Niblock. So not long to go now until half time. Brannigan, not his best, but they're still going here, Linfield. They'll get it back potentially to throw the ball back into the box. Better clearance by Larne. There is the referee's half-time whistle. At the break, it's one apiece between Linfield and Larne. And Larne went into a 3rd-minute lead. Noah Gibson's mazy run. His shot initially saved by Noah Sloan, but tapped in at the back post by Aaron Wilson. And responding for Linfield was Caden Moore with that 16th minute free kick. So promises a lot here in the second half. Do return for more from Subway NIYFA TV.
Oi, oi. Subway knows what you like. And we've seen it all. Like freshly baked bread loaded with Philly cheesesteak or tuna mayo or rotisserie style chicken with cheese, no cheese, double cheese, yes please. Get it toasted, guac it, make it fresh, make it crunch, no, crunchier. Extra jalapenos, yeah, we got you. Now sauce it, double sauce it, all the sauce it. Because Subway knows when it comes to your sub, you have your own rules. Subway, eat fresh.
Welcome back as this match, from which we anticipated so much, is evenly poised. One apiece between Linfield and Larne. So Larne went ahead after 3 minutes here. Aaron Wilson with the goal. And Caden Moore for the Blues. Here comes Linfield with a deep free kick. And still Larne can't clear it. Opportunity, that's a great goal. It looks as if it's Eden Brannigan. Superb strike there for Linfield. And confirmation of the goal scorer. Eden Brannigan here straight after the restart for Linfield. Excellent left foot strike from the Blues midfielder. And that was better from Larne. Larne no against the Linfield side, who haven't lost this season. They will need to be at their best. And to get back on level terms once again, they'll need at least another goal here. So I got the lion's share of the second half in which to do that. Here come Larne. It's good hold-up play from the inverse side on the far side of the pitch. Nicely taken up. Lovely move, that one from Jonah O'Prey. It's headed up and over halfway. Finds Wilson. Another look as the ball came out to Brannigan on the edge of the 18-yard box, and that's a sensational strike from him. Now Duddy. Lovely through ball towards Brannigan again. Larne having to defend in numbers. Eddie McGyver will take the throw down the line. Nathaniel Takari gives chase here against Eli Wade. There's good pressure from Larne. Strong midfield battle there. Two number 8s. Luke Loritz of Larne and Juno Prey. Carey showing a little too much of that. Can't Duddy keep it in? No, he can't. Referee's looking a word with one of the players here. Let's get another look at that special strike from Eden Brannigan. Goalkeeper, no chance there. That was well controlled. Good skill from Brannigan. The Blues number 11. To Carey. Lovely ball. Okay, just took a little too long on it. To Carey might get it back here. And Linfield make the clearance in the end. Need to be careful, Larne, not to be pushing too many players forward. Nice turn inside from Caden Moore. Of course, got the Blues back on level terms after 16 minutes. Duddy finds his strike partner in Harry Niblock. And now looking for options is Jude Larry. Duddy again. Dangerous ball into the 6-yard box and very nearly made it 3-1 there. Caden Moore it was with the snapshot, which was blocked. Here's Loritz. So quality game this between the league leaders Linfield and 8th place Larne. There's 11 teams in this region too. Here's Duddy. It'll trickle towards Danny Boyle. He just couldn't get enough purchase on that shot. Luke Duddy. Two teams going into this weekend's fixtures. Green Island and Hillsborough Boys still to register their first points of the season. They've played 7 games. They've yet to win or draw. Will that change for them this weekend? Green Island go to play Rosario today. And it could well be a tough encounter. Here's Ray. Eli Wade. Good knockdown there from the Blues number 9, Harry Niblock. Linfield still piling on the pressure here. There's Duddy, still going inside the Larne box, and Lucas Eagleson dropping back to pick up possession for Larne. Lovely footwork, stunning skill there. From Jude Larry. No danger in the end as the ball reached Caleb Stewart. Goal kick Larne. Strong header from Wade. And the Blues' pressure at the minute seems relentless. Niblock with the attempted cross there, which is cleared. And Ray on the far side about to take the throw in. Ray. Good throw to Duddy. Now ball into the 6-yard box, and I think the two Linfield players there guilty of a bit of miscommunication. One took it off the foot of the other. Here is Kieran Moore. He's already scored here today. Moore. Great ball into the box. And there's the goal for Linfield. That puts him 3-1 in front. And that goal coming courtesy of substitute Harry Niblock. Super build up to that goal. And Linfield now have got a bit of breathing space. And they make it 3-1 against the Larne side, who had led here, of course. No attempted through ball for the Blues again, but the cover is there this time from Angus Hassard. Ray, good play from young Jake Ray. Cross from Duddy. The goalkeeper saves it at the second attempt. Let's take another look at that latest Linfield goal. Kieran Moore going past not one but two players and ghosting in the 6-yard box was the goal scorer, Harry Niblock. Now almost 50 minutes played. Duddy with the tempted ball over the top, which doesn't quite find its man. As well. Moore has the ball taken off him. Lovely play there from Noah Gibson. Build up from the Blues. Here is Duddy. Another free kick then for the Blues. Referee going to his pocket there. It's a yellow card for Fintan McCoy. So free kick to Linfield to be taken by Ray. Goes in the overlap, but Brannigan chooses to cross the ball into the box. Easy take this time for Danny Boyle. So 70 minutes of normal time remaining here as the Blues look destined to maintain that unbeaten run to the under-13 Region 2 National League campaign. Their manager, Lee Simpson, will be delighted by the determination shown to not only get back on level terms but to then edge into the lead and increase that here. Starting to look comfortable in this second half. Hadn't necessarily done so in the first 35 minutes. Well picked up there by Ray initially. And Blues on the charge here with Brannigan. Linfield have built from the back here. We'll have to retake that throw in though. It's Jake Ray, sorry I should say, into Campbell. Still going for Linfield. And the switch from right to left here completed all the way across to Moore, back to Wade. He picks the ball, tries to over the top to Brannigan. Brannigan, silky footwork from him. It's Ray. Ray back into the path of Larry. So free kick Linfield. Brannigan is happy to leave it this time around. But he'll get it And the 1-2 played on the far side. Looked like a handball initially from the Larne player, Luc Loritz. There's one for the keeper to take. He couldn't take it. And a chance for Linfield to go further in front here. And they have done just that. The Blues now leading by 4-1. And the goal scorer this time, I think it was Eli Wade who got the last touch there on the goal line. And that surely puts this game to bed. 3 points for the Blues. Let's take another look. As the ball came in, goalkeeper couldn't handle it. It was headed on, and there we see confirmation that the goal scorer was indeed Eli Wade. And the Blues leading by 4-1. So despite that encouraging start here at Midgley Park for Larne in the Subway-sponsored Northern Ireland Youth Football Association match in the Under-13 National League, it's looking like the Blues will be taking the points. So momentary stoppage. And maybe the opportunity as well for the management teams to make a couple of changes here. So 5 goals on a fine Saturday morning in South Belfast. And the goal scoring started off by the side in red. They just haven't had that composure to find a way past the Linfield goalkeeper. No Sloan for a second time here. So 10 minutes of normal time remain. Ben Hastings comes up midway inside the Linfield half, and he'll float the ball into the box. Again, couldn't pick out one of his teammates, and that's a slack pass that very nearly brought about an attack for Linfield. McIver. Again, it's well covered by Linfield. Here's Ray. Neatly picked up. And Niblock, and then Ray again on the charge. Loses out this time though. And the covering for Ray is from Caleb Stewart. And see how quickly Linfield have turned defence into attack. The Larne goalkeeper asking a lot of his fullback, Eddie McIver. Moore picks it up, still going. They struggle to clear the danger here. The shot does come in from Lou Campbell. It's well wide of the Larne goal, and it remains Linfield 4, Larne 1. Goal scorers for the Blues: Caden Moore, Aidan Brannigan, and Harry Niblock and Eli Wade. So the goals shared here, and that's despite Aaron Wilson putting Larne in front. That's lovely composure from Linfield, particularly at the back. Here's Brannigan. He's got two Larne players in close quarters, and Ray comes away with possession. There's Ruben Caswell, whose attempted pass down the line was blocked. Gives the Blues an opportunity yet again to break, and what can they do here? Ball over the top is a good one to Brannigan. It cuts inside onto that left foot of his. Here's Brannigan, just over the top this time. That was a great stretching move that had Larne's defenders chasing here, there and everywhere. You see, when the ball reached Brannigan over the top, he only had one thought, which was to cut inside on that preferred left foot of his. Effort on goal, just narrowly over the top of the Larne goal. Good play from Campbell to Ray. Free kick to Larne. Here's MacGyver. So just over 5 minutes to play at Midgley. And Larne with a lot to do here. Surely can't manage a comeback. Ray thinks about going back to his goalkeeper, and it's lovely play by him. Shape to pass it back and then cut back down the line. Well, possession given straight back on this occasion to Larne. The Blues could be away here again. Good defending though from Ben Hastings. Too much on that from Larne to Brannigan. Turn from Callum Brown, one of the two subs named today for Larne. Intricate play from Linfield's personnel out there. And there is the full-time whistle blown by the referee, Sam Gamble. And a reminder then of how the game panned out. We had Larne go in front after just 3 minutes, and that goal coming after the goalkeeper could only parry into the path of Aaron Wilson. At Linfield were soon to get back on level terms, and that goal came courtesy of Caden Moore's free kick. Lined it up just outside the 18-yard box, and Danny Boyle just couldn't keep that ball out of the goal. And Linfield in the second half increased their lead. They went 3-1 in front through Harry Niblock, and then came that Eli Wade goal on 57 minutes, and that made it 4-1 to the Blues. So Linfield now, they've played 8, they've won 7, they've drawn 1, and it's the Blues who top the table. They quite comfortably beat Larne here by 4-1 in the first game of the day in the Subway sponsored NIYFA game in Belfast. Do return again. We'll have more action on Subway NIYFA TV.